Good morning, my friends. Welcome to Word of the Day, Thursday. And our word for this week is science. Science is something that's always fascinated me. I had a chemistry set when I was a kid, and I would still use one of those experiments when I was doing children's sermons. I love astronomy. I love gazing at the stars and going to the planetarium. Unfortunately, I was not a great science student. I took chemistry when I was a high school junior, and the only reason I passed was because of my lab partner. He wasn't any better at chemistry than I was, but his father was a chemistry teacher in another high school. But I continue to have a great respect for science, and I've never understood why science and the church have so often been at odds. Who but the scientists can appreciate the tiniest parts of God's creation, as well as the gigantic parts of creation? Atoms to galaxies. Now we're in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic. It has affected the entire world. We in the United States have been particularly hard hit. Part of the problem is that so many have just not listened to the scientists as they've shared what they have learned. Even someone who barely passed high school chemistry can understand what they're saying. Stay 6 feet apart and wear a face mask. That's science's best answer right now, but there will be more down the road. More effective treatments, and a vaccine. But right now, the science says stay 6 feet apart and wear a face mask. But for some reason, those simple life-saving steps have become interpreted to say something about your politics. Really? My daughter, who lives in Georgia, was yelled at by a woman in the store because Amanda was trying to be socially distant and was wearing a face mask. You can debate politics all you want. Go for it. But science has provided us with facts to deal with this pandemic. It's not going to go away because we're bored of quarantine. It's not going to go away because we really want it to. Science is working hard to give us more answers and more tools, but we must respect the science. I've always thought about how God inspired so much of scientific discovery. I think of Galileo and how he changed how we think of our place in the universe. I think about harnessing the power of the atom. Unfortunately, we humans have too often used science to hurt rather than to help. I think about the person who invented the polio vaccine. When a vaccine is developed for COVID-19, we will thank God for the work of dedicated scientists. Until then, let's respect the wisdom that they've tried to share with us. They tell us it really does work to stop the spread of this dangerous disease. Stay 6 feet apart. Wear your face mask. God bless.